What's up, IG? And what's up, Facebook? How are y'all doing tonight? It is your girl, Bianca, and I am live inside the Playhouse. And this is Late Night Chats with Bianca. Now, I really should have put all y'all in the same section, so I ain't had to boom, boom, boom. But guess what? Tonight, I'm boom, 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 and I'm going to talk to all of y'all. So tonight, I'm introducing Late Night Chats with Bianca. We won't be too long, because I'm just here to introduce the new Late Night Chat with you. So, Bianca's Playhouse Talk Show has been gone for a few years. It's been gone really since like 2020. And although I've done things since, I haven't really done Bianca's Playhouse Talk Show. I haven't really been Bianca. Like, I haven't really been able to, like, get into my Bianca mode because God has been holding me and molding me all at the same time. But I introduced the Recipe Podcast with my good brother Jolly, and lately I've introduced Brother Jay. Well, I don't want to call him Brother Jay, but Jay, and of course my wife Shay. So it's been fun doing that. But I wanted to really get back to Bianca. I wanted to really get back to doing, all of me. Hold on, I got to put y'all together. Let me see. Let me put you. Can I? I like this angle though. So hold on, y'all. Let me just get y'all together because talking to y'all like that was driving me a little crazy. Oh, it's just not all the way. Oh, now y'all looking at my liquor. Don't look at my liquor. Don't look at my liquor. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Let me see. What y'all see now? Okay. What y'all see like more of me? Okay. Oh, dang. I just right in front of Okay. Okay, now, boom! Y'all together. Y'all see my pink slides. But, oh well. Okay, so, as you see, I'm doing this all by myself. I'm gonna be sorry. but but yeah, so I've been doing the recipe podcast, and I've been doing other little things here and there, but I have not been doing Bianca. And I want to get back to doing Bianca. I want to get back to having good chats with y'all and talking about all kind of crazy stuff. Talking about um everything. Hold on, cuz I got a little list. I got a little list, y'all. Oh wait, so one of the things I really want to do is I want to be able to piggyback off of the topics that we talk about on the recipe podcast, because my good brother Jolly, he definitely has good insight. My babe Shay from around the way, of course, she be bringing her good insight as well. However, I be really wanting to say some things that I'm not really able, I don't want to say I'm not really able to say on the show, but like when you're doing a show with somebody, you got to give people a turn to talk, right? And you got to allow people to have that that space. Hold on, y'all, cuz I almost forgot. Let me make sure I bring my people in. Okay? Let me make sure I do that. Okay. And tell me, because I'm using some new microphones. I'm using some new microphones tonight. So tell me if y'all can hear me. Y'all know I'll be getting hot so fast. So fast. Ridiculous. But tell me if y'all can hear me or if you can't hear me. I need to do a sound check. Let me see. This is me playing with all my gadgets and getting things together. All by myself. Okay? Let me see. Can y'all hear? Tonight. So tell me if y'all can hear me. Okay, period. You can. Okay. Okay, so that's Facebook. Let's see. YouTube. Can y'all hear? Wait, do y'all have the mic in? No, I think Facebook and IG has mics. So, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Uh. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check. What you gonna do? Okay, wait. No, that's yeah. Okay. Loud and clear. Okay, period. And I'm so happy you can hear me loud and clear. Okay, one more. That's YouTube. Can hear me loud and clear. And IG, can you hear me loud and clear? I don't even have IG on here, so darn it. So sad, too bad. I can't even, and I can't see over there. So IG, I hope you can hear me, and I hope throughout this little intro to Late Night Chats with Beyonka, you can feel me. Okay. So I wanted to have these late night chats with y'all because I want to talk about adult things. And see, on the Recipe Podcast, I don't feel like I can really talk about adult things like sex and intimacy in the way that I can on a late night. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I have a different audience in the daytime. And I have a lot of elders. And no matter how Beyonka I am, Beyonka is always going to still be respectful. So I've been battling that line. See, before, the old Beyonka absolutely did not care. I mean, I was respectful and everything, but I was moving with trauma. I was moving with anger. I wasn't moving like I'm moving now. Like, I know it's okay to say what I'm an adult. I know it was okay to talk about sex and to talk about intimacy, talk about niggas cheating, talk about women cheating, talk about the other woman, and talk about all those different things and be raunchy with it. But I wasn't thinking like, oh my gosh, like people, my elders are watching me. I was just like, hey, this is what it is. And they going to get it how they get it. But now I'm like, my mom has passed. Let me say that. My mom was my biggest cheerleader, and my mom passed away. And one of the things I absolutely positively did not want to do was, like, I am the matriarch of our family now. I'm the matriarch of my family. So there is no, like, my grandmother passed, and 3 months later my mom passed. My other grandmother passed a few years ago. So I'm the matriarch. So I'm the representative. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to make sure I could represent in a way that would make my mom proud. And then recently my mom is always like speaking to me spiritually. And so recently I've been hearing her say like, girl, I was supporting you when I was alive. What make you think I'm not still over here cheering you on? What make you think that I think any different of you? Like, be who you are. And my mom always told me how proud she was of me for using my voice. She used to say, I love when you talk, but sometimes you just cuss a little too much. So that's the only thing I think I should just like try to, simmer down with a little bit is cussing. But I really love cussing, but you notice I ain't said a cuss word yet. So I'm working on that part. But bringing Bianca back out and talking about all the things that I want to talk about, absolutely, I positively am. And I'm going to do it unapologetically, but I'm going to do it respectfully as I can. I'm going to say that. So, yeah. That's it. That's all. So some of the topics I'm gonna be talking about, like I really want to get into talking about celebrity love, celebrity drama, like Cardi and Offset and that whole little shebang that's going on with her having a baby with I don't know, is it basketball player, football player? I don't know. I'm gonna do my research. Y'all help me. You research, tell me so I can talk about it. Y'all. This gonna be a conversation between us, okay? But Megan Good and her new husband, and I want to definitely talk about Nicki Minaj and that beef with Cardi. But what is really like been big, I've been wanting to do a video about and just vlog about is Papoose and Remy Ma. Honestly, I'm sick of seeing it, but I really want to talk about it because I really want to know what other people's views are on the situation. I know what my views are on the situation, how I'm looking at it, but I'm honestly looking at it from like, I had a bum ass baby father, bum ass ex-husband, you feel me, who would stand beside me and shine with me, but never really did anything else. But I honestly, y'all, I want to know. Not even tonight. We're not gonna get deep into Papoose and Remy and all that. But can somebody tell me what Papoose job title is? Do anybody know what his job title is? Like, what is he officially? Like, how is he getting money? Maybe I should Google that. Cause I'm curious. I'm curious to know. Like, I see that he's buying all these lavish gifts and he's driving the nice car and Clarissa is getting out of it. So maybe it's his car. I don't know. But my ex-husband used to drive my car too. So I'm really curious because we all know that Remy was the breadwinner in that situation. And now Clarissa is, I don't care what Papoose title is. Clarissa is the breadwinner in that situation. So I'm just curious to know what his job title is. Y'all fill me in. Put it in the comments. You feel me? Not talking. I ain't trying to beg because somebody probably like, oh, he did it. Tell me. Let me know. Inform me. This is why I'm asking the question. But I do want to talk about those type of celebrities and their relationships. I want to have that celebrity hour. I want to I'm doing Beyonka Diary. Not Beyonka Diary. Y'all know I got Beyonka Diaries too, but I'm also going to be doing writing into Beyonka the Dear Beyonka letters. So you can email me, you can inbox me, you can DM me a Beyonka, like Dear Beyonka. And when you do the Dear Beyonka, you can tell me, like, you can ask any kind of question or talk about any type of topic that you like to hear on the show. And the Dear Bianca could be like, Dear Bianca, my baby mama, I think she cheating on me. This happened, that happened. Could you help me? Or Dear Bianca, I really want to marry this man, but this is the situation, to kind of get some clarity on it. Because sometimes, you can't go to your good girlfriend. You can't go to your sister or your cousin, or you can't go to your homeboy and really get the advice that you really, really, really need. Sometimes you really need some good raw advice from somebody outside the circle, from somebody that's not connected to you emotionally, somebody that's really going to give it to you. You feel me? So that's the Dear Bianca. So you can write Bianca about anything other than something disrespectful that's going to get you cussed the fuck out. Other than that, you feel me? You can Dear Bianca me. You feel me? But I'm not sure if you guys saw the promo, but next week we will be having a funeral in Bianca's Playhouse. The funeral is for the dick, because I'm not sure if y'all know, but I's gay now. Yeah. And I had to let it go. You feel me? And a lot of people don't know why I made that decision or how I came to that decision. Everybody has assumed. I've got different questions. There's been different things I've seen said or heard said. But I'm here to set the record straight. And I'm going to tell you all the tea on me. So next week, my first official show will be a funeral, because I will be laying the dick to rest. I laid it to rest 5 years ago when I got in a relationship. But because Bianca's Playhouse before was Bianca talking a lot of shit about stuff. Y'all didn't know this Bianca, this new version of me. So we're gonna lay that dick to rest next week, because yeah, I just gay now. No more dick for me, other than the one in my wife backpack. But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna do that next week. So y'all should join us next week, because it's definitely gonna be hella fun, hella interesting. I'm sure. I don't think I've heard plenty of women talk about being bisexual, being gay, being a lesbian, and giving the soft reason to changing over. But I want to really be 1,000% authentic in everything that goes into that, because you don't just become gay, you don't just give up the dick, you feel me? And so I want to be able to give it to y'all raw. That's another reason that Bianca's Late Night Chats is here, because I want to be able to say things that is in here, and I don't have no like, hey girl, what you doing, girl, let me tell you about this. I don't got that going on. So y'all my new homies, y'all my new besties. So we finna talk about everything, and we're gonna start with talking about me, so that there's no room for I'm wondering, or how did she get to this, or how did this come about, or how could she because another thing is, a lot of people know I'm Muslim and I'm gay, and they probably like, wow. And even now, I'm like looking at me like, what, Muslim and what? Muslim, huh? Yeah, baby. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, yep. So we're gonna talk about all of that next week. So make sure you guys are joining me next week. But other topics we're gonna be talking about. So on my show, the Recipe Podcast, we just talked about surviving parenthood and relationships. It was a super dope conversation. If you guys missed the show, you need to go back, check it out, watch it. You need to, you know, get familiar with it, because the Recipe Podcast comes on Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. We're late every week, so it's probably like 8 p.m., but you still need to be there at 7:30 anyway. But we talked about surviving parenthood through relationships this week, and although it was a super dope conversation, there were some things that I don't think were touched on. So I'm definitely going to touch on that in my show in the weeks coming. We'll be talking about love and lockup. There's a lot of people loving people that are locked up. What's going on? Why? It's 2025. I'm not saying them people in lockup don't need love. I ain't saying that. But I do got some things to say. And I will be bringing some people on here to say it with me, to tell me how they feel. Because my point of view might not be right. I don't know. You feel me? I only dated somebody. Well, I was married to somebody that was locked up for 30 days. And I promise you, if they would have gave 90, it would have been, listen, honey, baby, no. Okay, anyway. We're going to be talking about sexual trauma, because that's something that I don't see anybody really talking about. And it's a topic that's real. And a lot of people are having issues in their relationships sexually and not understanding why. Well, I'm here to bring that out, because unfortunately I have experienced sexual trauma. And when you experience sexual trauma, whether you are a man or a woman, there are issues that come about. If you don't communicate them, if you don't feel comfortable communicating them, then guess what? You be having issues in your relationship. But really, you can communicate what's going on. But I'm going to talk about a lot of different things that you may see in a mate that could allow you to know that something may be going on. So we're going to talk about sexual trauma, dating with a purpose, and dating without a purpose. Definitely we'll be talking about that on an upcoming show. I had to take notes, y'all, because I'm old, okay? Listen, baby, I'm a little older now, okay? I wasn't going to remember all this shit unless I wrote it down. Okay, the real reason that he or she is cheating, we're going to talk about that too. We talked about that on the Recipe Podcast, and it was good and everything. But yeah, no, I got some other shit to say. So I'm going to say it on Late Night Chats with Beyonka. Intimacy, sex therapy, sex classes, intimacy classes, all of that good stuff. We're going to talk about that on Late Night Chat with Beyonka. I'm actually going to, so I'm a sex therapist. A lot of people don't know that above ground. And I say above ground because I mean, like, you know, it's not something that I promote to everybody. But anyway, yeah, a lot of people need it. And it will save a lot of relationships. Not to toot my own or pat myself on the back, but I've saved a lot of relationships. Real spill, holy fill. Anyway, how to please your mate. Like, that's something that just all in itself, like, sex is important, of course, but there's a lot of other things that are important as well in a relationship. And sometimes people just don't know how to please their mate. Sometimes people just don't know. Sometimes people just don't know how to make them happy, how to make them outside of that beginning, because that beginning, everything is good. Everything is good. The butterflies make you feel like fucking rainbow is out every single time you see that person. But when y'all get in a full-fledged serious relationship, sometimes shit just ain't okay, and you forget, like, or not that you forget, but you really don't know how to please your mate. So we're gonna get into that on Late Night Chats with Beyonka. Okay, what else? Dang, I wrote a lot of shit. Sugar, honey, iced tea. Oh my God, down low men and women. Listen. Oh my gosh. Clearly my first show is giving up the dick. Okay? It's a funeral for the dick because I done came out. Okay, some people knew, some people didn't know. I remember before my mom passed away, my mom was telling me that people were calling her and people were saying like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that your daughter was, my mom like, yeah, I know what my daughter is. Did you know? She said somebody literally called her and said, did you know? She was like, that's my daughter. Of course I knew. Well, oh my goodness, what happened? My mom was like, what? That's my daughter. I knew before I knew. Okay? But we're going to be talking about down low. People that are in the closet. Listen, come out the closet. Everybody know. Most people, everybody know. Men. We know. We know if it's even a little bit of sugar in that stink, baby. Okay, a lot of times people will be in denial, and denial will keep them from accepting the truth. And then when the truth come out, everybody gotta die. Okay, that's crazy. Did y'all hear about the gentleman? I don't even want to call him a gentleman because he killed the whole family. But y'all hear about the guy who killed his cousins, his aunt, his mother. He killed a lot of people in his family because he did not want his secret to get out that he was gay. Like, what? 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 Okay. And then I just had somebody recently tell me, talk about how they don't deal with the family member because they just found out the family member is gay. Now, listen, I've known this particular family for well over 20 years. And that person been gay since they was about 10. The family member that they talking about been gay since they was about 10. And I'm confused because we all knew. And I'm not saying that every little boy that's walking around with his hand like this is gay. But listen here. Sometimes you got to, but no matter what, come on out the closet. Come on. Because I promise you it's better over here when you be who you are. Be who you are. Okay? Because when you pretend to be somebody you're not, it's hard. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, it is hard to keep up that facade. So, it's so much easier when you decide to be who you are. Fuck how somebody else is going to feel. Real spill, holy feel. If they feel like they can't deal with you and you can't be a part of their life because you are a certain type of way, guess what? That person is not meant to be in your life. I don't care who it is. That person is not meant to be in your life. Love yourself enough to be who you are. But we're going to be talking about it in a little juicier way. That was like the advocacy side of me coming out just now. But anyway. Oh yeah. Listen, we know, they know, you know, everybody knows. So stop hiding it, okay? And last but not least. Oh, no, that is the last. Wait, is it? Y'all see the pages? Y'all see the pages? Crazy. Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, wait. The Brett and Judy. Oh, yeah. The Brett and Judy. You know what's crazy, y'all? The Brett and Judy came out the same year that me and my wife got together. And they reminded me so much of us. And still do remind me so much of us. But it's definitely a dope relationship. So we're going to be talking about that too on a Late Night Chats with Beyonka. And so much more. But I just wanted to take the time to personally come here and just talk to y'all personally tonight in my pink first live. I don't know if y'all, I don't think Instagram and Facebook can see my pink first live, but y'all can see them over here on YouTube. Okay, let me see before I go. Did anybody say hi? If you watching on YouTube, because I see there's a few people on YouTube, say hi. Tell me where you watching from. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Okay. Okay, y'all. That's it. That's all. Okay, it is time to go. I am so happy that you guys tuned in for this little brief late night chat with Beyonka. But next week, you need to be here. Because we're going to have some fun. And we're going to have a good chat. Just me and you. Ooh, baby. Okay. Next Saturday, 9 o'clock, late night chat with Beyonka. And y'all know I am doing this all on my own. So I will be getting my fat ass up and pressing that goddamn button. And I know somebody probably like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Bianca, you don't look the same she did no more. No, this ain't love weight, y'all. This is fat. This is just me being fat right now. Maybe we're going to talk about that too. We also going to talk about losing fucking weight so we can feel great. Because I got high blood pressure and some more shit. And that's something else we need to talk about. Bianca wasn't this fat before. But I done got in love and laid around and ate cookies and was grieving and eating cookies and fucking chocolate chip ice cream, the fudge kind with the brownies on the inside, just ridiculous. And so, yeah, I wish done came to little lot of weight, okay? Don't you hate it when somebody be like, I gained a little bit of weight? Bitch, you gained more than a little bit of weight. I done gained a lot of weight. So we're going to talk about that on Late Night Chats with Beyonka too, okay? Face some reality and stop sugarcoating shit. Stop acting like something is what it ain't. Be real. My wife said, like, for New Year's Eve a few years ago, like, one of the New Year's resolutions for her and for everybody else was to accept accountability. Accountability is everything. So I'm going to be accountable for sitting here on this camera looking like I'm 8 months pregnant, but I'm not. Okay, I'm going to be accountable for that because I hate it. I hate it. But I look good, though. I ain't going to lie. Especially them legs. But anyway, okay. So rub it one more time. Because I know somebody watching want to rub it. I know somebody watching want to know what it feel like. Like, ooh, that's some thick legs. It feel good. My skin is smooth. All right, that's it and that's all. Good night, y'all. Mwah. Mm. Yep, there you go. Look, I had some help come down here, so I was gonna sit pretty, but my help don't know what to do, where to hit. Okay, oh, it's on you. It's let's pause that one. Let's pause that one. Just at the bottom. Hit the bottom.
Okay, let's guys, if you're on the Facebook Live, let's not watch the end.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that was at the top. It was literally right on you. At least my baby came down here to help me. All right, YouTube, it's been real. Good night.